Is on.
Okay, we'll call this meeting to order. Uh. First thing we'll do is approve the minutes of June 18th.
So moved.
Second. I see we're gonna have to do.
That's all right.
Working hard, Anna. We're earning our pay today.
One minor correction
Yep.
is that in this note about Cindy's presentation, it mentioned a TV commercial. And I think we should probably say that it was an interview. Just if somebody went looking for a commercial.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't think one was done, so I
Okay.
just, that could be confusing later.
okay. Are there any other corrections? And Kara, because she can see and be seen. She can participate, so, is Beth up there?
No.
She texted me, so. At any rate. Trying to get on through my phone as we drive, not working, so no problem. Okay, so I have a motion, a second.
Yep.
With corrections, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, we're gonna shuffle here a little bit. Later in the meeting, we have an agreement to intermunicipal agreement with St. Louis County to deal with. But in the run up to that, Ryan and I spoke a little bit about it. I thought that the presentation for the hearing would be appropriate. From the house. This, yeah, and I think that we'll try to get it up here for you. It makes sense that Toby talked to us a little bit about a piece of this that's different from what we've approved in the past. The task force has always been something that we participated in. This is a little bit different, and I think Toby can share some information with us about the importance of this to our community and to the greater St. Louis County community. Go ahead.
My name is Kobe Harrington. I'm the task force coordinator of the Human Trafficking Task Force here in the county. What kind of sets this apart is it is privately funded. It does not come out of taxpayer dollars or anything like that. And we kind of dive into the resources that it brings to the community and kind of who's in there. We just did the interviews yesterday. We were sitting yesterday for the second investigator, so we have two full-time investigators starting from next fifth. It's going to double our manpower and make it easier to investigate crimes happening. Underneath that is St. Louis Valley Renewal House. So, victims of domestic violence, sexual assault. We now provide since 2022 victim abuse trafficking. So anything there and diving the services there on that. I am my office is at Renewal House. I am all over the place. You see me. And then we have the district attorney's office. We have one prosecutor over there, hiring at the moment. You might see the ad. The website. We are hiring at the moment. We will have one full-time prosecutor, so that way we can work alongside the St. Louis County Sheriff's investigator, and that's to make sure that investigations are legally correct, not pushing it on opportunity, and we're also going to prosecute the bad guy. At the end of the day, we're not prosecuting them. We're not going to stop trafficking right to. And then we have an immigration attorney, which is contracted through the house. So that way we can provide the resources if we need T visas, U visas, continued presence, and immigration needs, we have that. So the whole idea is we have all the equipment in play as a one-stop shop for any victim of human trafficking here. So we don't have to leave the task force to get along. We see what happens in this. We just didn't hear it. It's the space. There you go. Okay, so our mission statement is pretty simple. We'll identify, investigate, provide services to victims, human trafficking, collaboration. We really have emphasis on everyone who's able to cover it. We're going to utilize a victim-centered approach. What this means is everything, every decision we make is based off of the victim needs. If they want to meet with law enforcement, they can do so. But as soon as they're not comfortable, they're not doing anything, do that situation, they can end it. So we really allow the victim for the entire investigation, control the services they're getting. They really control. And finally, we're going to increase the awareness of the community. We trained 1,000 people. So really ramp up our awareness here in the community. And then we'll also do if ever doesn't go forward, we're not just sitting back and waiting for victims to be calling us. We're really doing awareness, explain labor rights, for labor trafficking situations, and just explain all their rights. There could be people out there who are victims of human trafficking and stuff. That one conversation can really help. The other three goals kind of already touched on. We're investing and the services that we provide, it's very important that they're empowerment-based services. I don't want these people using mental health services for the rest of their life. It'd be great. I love talking to them. They're great people. But I'm not going to be able to do it for them on their own. I'm going to be able to take care of themselves. That's really bad. So when I go to DSS, it's all paperwork with them. I'm teaching them the way. I'm not spelling out for them. That way, if ever in the future, they're empowered to just go to DSS and get it. And finally, the build capacity and how they respond to labor trafficking. So our grant is labor and sex trafficking. Labor trafficking is the main responsibility. As you can see in certain areas, we have people in New York State, except for very expensive. We do have clients in local right now. We're not restricted to their clients. Okay. If any of you here listening, if you guys ever suspect human trafficking, number one, please not investigate it on your own. It can be very dangerous situations. But if you ever were to, you can call any one of the task force members that you saw up there, email, sheriff's, or you explain to them. We're going to send it, if it's a tip, the organization is happening, we're going to send it to the St. Louis County Sheriff's Office, and they're going to do a proactive investigation. So that proactive piece is really important. And like the services, outreach, we're just sitting back hoping the tips come from the sheriff's office. Our investigators are constantly out there with the tools. But he's always out there trying to find human trafficking cases. So we're going to be getting that investigation. Okay, so deeper dive into greenhouse and services provided. So as many of you may know, we're in the same programs as Central Salt Expansion, and then the Central Salt in St. Louis County. We go to Mercy, and we dispatch out of people. And then we do orders of protection. We only do family protection. But if the victim were to come to me, I can help them fill it out, submit it. If for some reason I can't do it, I can do it DIY and explain to them some situations where I can help them. They use services past, community. But I'll do my best to help them. And advocacy is our biggest role. We do more something. This is where some of the non-funded partners come in and reach out. Probably we've been really helpful lately. They're wonderful. We're actually looking September 25th to do a public event where it's going to be held in Evansville. We're not exactly sure where yet, but we have a committee set up. It's going to be a big event. We're going to have a victim there that speaks on their experience, some things like that. Once again, more information, I'm sure. We have comprehensive case management, so that's really listening to them and trying to figure out their goals. Every single person we have is the same. Not all of us are the same people, but they're different. That case management is to figure out how to make all of this. And emotions is a very traumatic situation that these people are having, so really we have to be a phone call. So we have a text line for human trafficking. It's a number given up. that they had access to 24/7, and one of the schools says, we're gonna try reaching back out to them, and try to respond when we have. But if they don't want the text line, then they can always call the numbers. And always give it up. So they can always call it as well. And finally, safe housing. Safe housing is a little different. Doing trafficking than just domestic violence. Domestic violence, we have the 9-bed safe dwelling in the local area. We cannot utilize that in grant purposes. It's people. Close those. But this is short term and it's made to get people to the environment either safe again or to find them a new safe environment. So it's designed to work with law enforcement to create that safe environment. We work together to figure out what's best for them. And then we have language services. We can talk to any language out there. We can HSI. We will fly interpreters all the way from Miami, Florida, to Seattle. We get them here. And transportation. It's horrible in Orange County because it's so massive. Still, to imagine somebody not having a car, very difficult. We'll figure it out. Either they're going to get from that vehicle living and not driving there. Still, we'll get them to their appointments. And then that immigration. So, if anyone ever needs receiver services, they can just call hotline or practice 995. We really encourage clients to know their situation. It can be extremely dangerous. They don't know it. They know better than us. That's why I have down the road, say, put them into a department and then say situation. Principals, the program, and the phone contact them, the phone number, I'm going to do whatever they need. So here's the stats. This is what's happening here. I think I know I mentioned earlier we do help the surrounding counties. Right now our team is so busy here. We would not even make it. So all the stats are local. Right now we're not countries wise, not cases for single care. We're seeing equal amounts of money. I do want to just move for a second. That's tracking an individual who's 17 hours. Very big. Right now, this is 7, but recently we had around 2 months. People in Asian, African. So we're seeing people from around the world, seeing appearances, and some of them are therefore either CPH and still being there. The transition, one of the points is that it doesn't matter age, race, gender, born, like putting together some of the data, finding some key points, but this factors don't care who they can exploit you and you before it's called. So they really do not care. What we are seeing is the majority of the cases are in domestic violence relationship. This is because here at our bottom point, the majority of them continue their traffic. So the local cases here in St. Louis County, I've seen boyfriends, school friends, husbands, aunts, uncles, grandparents, trafficking great grandchildren. We also have a case where a mother trafficked her child and putting her on pornographic sites. So she is setting up webcams, showing her daughter to get money on it. So the majority of it can deal or trafficker, which we're trying to mix it domestic. So some examples of areas we're seeing it. Domestic servitude, cleaning services, prostitution, escort, and pornography. Drug trafficking is a very interesting one. One might think the person running narcotics across the border, they're doing it to make money. They're really, well, it's not true. Sometimes these people are forced to do so. And maybe their family is in another country and they're being threatened. So the real drug trafficker is not going to that person. So there is trafficking. It's very it's not that random warehouse. No. We're very crafty. We are seeing some of the some stats too on that one. Just know how much we racked up here in St. Louis. Since January 1st, we were 214%. And we started 2022, 44% of all units of service have been since January. 1,300, 440-ish. We actually were down to case with just services. We do have a case manager now, and it's been training, so we're going forward. Like I mentioned earlier, we're trying to train to do as much outreach as by making up for this one location. People, making content based on who type of we work together at training. For example, we did the casino on the reservation. We trained every single staff member there. So I've been trained here, and it's been a year, I think. So anyone ever want to reach out, I do have business cards. I'll hand out. Feel free to reach out to me. Even if a question pops up, just give me a call. I'm more than happy to help. Is there any questions for me about resources, task force, things like that?
I mean, that startling statistic you mentioned a minute ago, up 214% since January. What are sort of explanations to
Yeah. So one, beginning of our task force, we partnered with Buffalo. We had 2 people in our area. I worked on the grant in August last year, so we're actually coming up to a year there. First year. We now have a team of about 10 to 12. So we have more manpower. And on top of that, we took data from previous years. I looked through it. I said, where are these people? Where are they? Where are they? We witnessed stop at CPH, detox center, things like that. Those are targeting our training, bringing people that are more likely to period time at CPH. We've gotten 4 referrals since we started training.
I was wondering if it's more, not necessarily that it's happening more, although that may also be true, but that people are aware of it, they're seeing the signs, they're making.
Remember the statistics last year, our sector had some of those apprehensions. Actually, it was 80-something%. But it was 80% of them happened here in our sector. Maybe about 10% of them were victims of it. So we're very definitely trying to say it, but it isn't fun. They may not stop here and be victimized here, but they're traveling through it. So it's very important to get the advertisement so they can pay your person here. Because we do have cases from other states that get brought back to our.
Unless anybody else has questions, Kobe, thank you. You will be dealing with the signature that you requested. I wanted to make sure you didn't have to sit through everything.
I appreciate it. I'll leave the business cards over here.
Thank you.
That's very good.
It's stunning to hear you.
It is, yeah.
What's going on
But that's important.
in your community. Okay. So. Move on to department head reports. Thank you. Well, let's see, who's up first? Ooh.
Yay.
You're up first.
Mine doesn't look like very much, but we've been very busy in the office.
I can vouch for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, lots of training, girls are doing great, we're starting to clean out, we've got lots of stuff ready to be picked up tomorrow. So that's
Is tomorrow
exciting.
shredding day?
Yeah.
That'll feel good.
Yeah.
They are,
Taxes.
yeah, they,
Yeah.
busy.
taxes.
And our computer.
Yeah, is it-
So good. Yes, we got a computer. So
Fix
that
my
was a
kitty.
little scary.
They're doing taxes, whatever,
A lot of stuff out.
training the new deputies.
Just a little curious, this was the first one. I'm getting a lot of feedback.
Really, we've had like 2 people that
Mm.
kind of.
Credit to our village.
Yeah,
I have found mine, I feel, is very accurate.
The new meters have made a huge difference.
I really feel like it is.
A lot less arguing.
And when you can show the water usage in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
That goes a long way.
The water in the garden. That was a good one.
yeah. The guys, wants to start sending water back into the swing, replacing the meter.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask about. Are we still, we had a lull
But
there.
Tim just ordered.
Just ordered them.
Okay.
So ready for,
Right.
yeah, another reminder.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So I'm doing yours. Does it? I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll keep this one straight. Say what?
Eric, that's-
Mm,
manufacturer. Okay, any questions for Meg? Now, the other Meg, your turn. Treasurer. They did send out an email to everybody, some shuffling. Just so Ian and
I stopped myself before I continued.
yeah, it was not easy.
I said, I ought to check how many pages this is.
Well,
Good call. You'd have been hitting
Like,
cancel.
okay, this is, I will look at it on.
Charles, really wants-
Yeah.
really pushing.
I think that's
So,
a
a
good.
lot more time. So it happens.
As we go. And then you don't have this at all.
That's right.
That's the.
I was just going to say, and I want to heard, I really appreciated the info, the table about the water, because that shows that it is accurate and it is doing what we need.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we need it,
Okay, anything else for? Well, you sent an email. Probably didn't do it.
I just sent it to you in case
The conditions are improving daily, and you're doing a great job. Everything was almost the same as last year, same period. Session. He just, I think
it
he's,
was just to me,
you had a problem.
yeah. Just, yeah. And
He likes the robotic moves.
He's an interesting
You're
email.
right.
He's an interesting.
But things are going well. Just the
According to
general- his-
According to him. Code enforcement, Tim. I think I'm good. I'm gonna get busy with, vacation. That's a good thing.
Reviewing that. Maybe Barry and would be good.
here.
We haven't established, very exactly,
Oh,
any city need back on that.
I've gone through it. You guys get together. Fun here. Okay, any questions for? Ryan. I think that was you. I appreciate. He'll be back here for about a minute. And our other two will be doing. Anything for? Okay. Recreation report is there. She's online? Oh, okay. Anything to add to the rec report? She's not. You got the wrong person on.
Yep.
Any recommendation, anything?
No, I know this was the week, that we started. I talked to them one day and I think the first day, 50 kids, so that's great.
Yeah, she said 50 kids on Monday and then 30 kids per week. Yes.
Yeah, so it's good, and swimming is
Is-
chock-a-block, so
It,
there's been some.
I saw the signage and everything, and it looked pretty busy. Of course, you don't know if it's all that, but
She's doing a lot of advertising for the BMX
yes,
show, so
Good.
maybe we should alert the emergency room. For all the kids who are gonna go home and try this at home.
Start with the school.
Maybe good. It's a BMX bike,
will be in
bike, there's two different they're in coordination with the program, I think one has a focus on bullying and one has a focus maybe on bike safety. But a lot of exciting tricks on bikes. Stunts.
July 25th.
Bet you get some.
So next
results soon.
week from
She has a
Friday,
couple food trucks.
some food trucks are coming.
Yeah.
Extravaganza.
Okay. Okay. Economic development, Lee, are you there?
I'm here. My audio is not great, but I'm here.
We can hear you fine. Anything
Okay.
you want to add, report?
I don't think there's too much to add. We did get the pre-application for the community development block grant application submitted for the Church Creek mobile home community. We did a debrief with Northern Border about our application for the water program, water funding that was not awarded. So we learned a little bit about our scoring deficits on that application. Other than that, I don't think I have too much to add.
Okay, questions for Lee?
Good.
Thank you, Lee.
No problem.
Historian.
Nothing to add. I just wanted to give a shout out and a big thank you to Kathy Strika, my first volunteer that came in twice last month.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Right. That's it
Things
for
are
me.
going well down there?
Yeah.
Is there any air conditioning in there?
Well, yeah.
We have climate control, come on.
Is it?
All that old stuff.
Good. Is there any questions for Casey?
No.
All set. Thanks,
Thank
Casey.
you. Geez, Tim.
Jeez, Tim.
I know, geez, Tim, you're the last. How's it going?
Good. I guess Kevin also sent an email out to like a membership too. And I just wanted to say that because think he kind of said a few different things out, but it was kind of nice what he said. He kind of stated a lot of facts.
All about
kind
the
of-
facts.
Yeah, just to kind of, because we've obviously heard some of the chatter in the background,
Mhm.
and so he
In
kind
the
of said a lot.
foreground.
I would say he kind of set some things clear, about operations, so that was good. And I told him thanks for doing that, so, yeah, other than that, we're plugging away, things like golf course stuff, it's just unfortunate that we got such a bad start. It is what it is now, so we're moving forward. Paid 2 weeks. I mean, there's no definite date. It's up to the county. It's when they get done with the town of Cantons and then they'll be here. So approximately 2 weeks is what I last heard a couple days ago.
How they doing on the curbs?
Still 1,000 feet-ish, I think I said today.
Okay. How many feet do they have to do? Do you know what the number was?
Not total.
Okay,
It raised everything up to grade today and put some asphalt around it, manholes and that kind of thing.
okay,
So the street's gonna be rougher. People need to be careful.
okay.
We should be flying down the street, but that's getting ready to be paved. Was one of the next steps.
Did you see my email response to you about the complaint about the manhole covers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And I talked to him, and the guy showed up here, wanted to talk, he was looking for you, and then he was looking for me. And I walked in, thank you.
You're welcome.
The guy that just called or just emailed me? The
No,
landowner?
this was the person that's living there,
The tenant.
the tenant, so.
Okay. Sure if he was living there or I thought he said his mom.
Well, there's a tenant there.
Okay.
I'm not sure which one you talked to, but I did
Mhm.
contact, and I'll call the guy that contacted me
Okay.
and tell him that, I've got, the state on it. That's the
Yeah, I mean-
best way to go about that. I will make further contact.
Right, and I told him at that point that was not ours.
Nothing we can do.
We do what we can.
Sometimes there might not be anything we can do.
Yeah.
We can ask the state.
They're
Yeah, I mean, we
Verizon,
can do
they're
that. but-
Verizon manhole covers, so
Oh, well, not even then.
I suggested we weld them down, but Verizon wouldn't like that.
Yeah, get in there.
They wouldn't like that solution, so,
Right.
at any rate, okay. I don't think I missed anybody, did I?
No, but can I just say one quick thing? Which was to highlight in Tim's report, the DOH and DEC inspections of both our water and wastewater, and we had no issues, and that is a credit to our
Yes.
team.
It
So I just, although we might get funding if we had issues, but besides.
Well, come on.
We
Be
haven't
careful
heard
what you
from-
wish
Yeah,
for.
exactly, but it's good that
We haven't heard from Aaron yet on,
No, I talked to him today.
Okay.
He
I
hasn't
would-
heard from.
Can I also just add, I appreciate that Tim and Kevin worked with the community to, to give them lots of facts about the golf course. I appreciate that.
yeah,
Thank you.
okay, anything else? We're good to go.
No, did you see the very bottom? Oh,
Wait.
truck, up. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
and nobody's retired. Like, well, no,
Finally.
well, 5 people have since we ordered it.
Oh, but not that it was delivered.
Over 3 years ago, it was ordered.
Yeah,
hard to believe.
well,
Okay, I need a motion to, approve
So
the
moved.
department head report.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Committee
can vote.
reports, what do we got?
We talked about golf. Talked about rec. I'm just checking my
You're
boxes.
moving
Sustainability, we're working on our next phase is getting the wood chips. That's we're doing that in fits and starts, but we're gonna get back at it next week, I think. And we have a watering schedule that seems to be doing okay. We might need to upgrade our sprinkler a little bit because it is not. It's an inexpensive one, so we'll see.
When did you want more wood chips? I was a little confused. It said
Well, that's,
Wednesday or Thursday, as in like today.
no, I think we're talking next week.
Okay.
I hope so. I can clarify.
She's
Yeah.
not
But
here today.
now we just maybe don't need more wood chips, so
Yeah, just
I'll call you,
if something changes,
I will
we'll
let
do
you
it. I
know.
just wanna make sure I get like a day or two.
of course,
Yeah,
not to worry. Anyway. So that's a work in progress and we're figuring it out as we go along.
Okay.
Communications and technology, I think we met again, yes, we time is weird right now. We're going to be meeting again to stuff the envelopes for the reval brochure and get those mailed out. I'm still working on some other educational materials. You know, I wouldn't say begun, but returned again to talking about the challenges of Zoom down in the courtroom, which fortunately we do not deal with most of the time
Yeah.
because we're here, but when we do need to have meetings in the courtroom, there continue to be audio problems, so we're back to discussing discussing that again. That was communications and technology, infrastructure. I guess one thing I would note, Lee mentioned the NBRC debrief. I had a conversation yet about whether we should reapply. I will say that it's a little disconcerting that NBRC is using new definitions and of rural, and we are not considered rural.
Really?
So, yes, because in fact, yeah, so I did a rabbit hole on how that could possibly be. And the US, goes the US Census. There's a variety of different definitions of rural that different agencies use. And one of the more recent changes has been to basically say urban and rural and use population or housing density as the metric. And so then population, I guess, is for rural is 5,000 or less, fewer.
Although two people got awards that were not, didn't meet that criteria. Just
Right, so
FYI.
that's not the only score, obviously, so we need to, you know,
Tease out what else.
tease out what all of the different pieces of it, but that's, you know, those are just some of the things that.
Okay.
We have stuff later on the agenda for infrastructure.
Okay. Very good. Anything else? Anybody
Economic
else?
development.
Yep, that's me, Kara. Complete
Yep.
Streets Task Force met on the 12th of July. And I did not attend that meeting. However, the Complete Streets Task Force did receive funding for their wayfinding signs from the Canton Community Fund. So thank you for that very much. And Toby is ready. The task force is ready to move forward with having final design on those signs and working. I'm tasked with working on some of the connections for getting a QR code up so that the route can be accessible digitally. That would be the QR code would be part of those signs. And you know, we're sort of trying to figure out what might be, through discussion, what might be the best home for the turn-by-turn cue sheet, directional information that would also accompany those signs on the digital side. There's been some discussion going on about striping on the shoulders, the road shoulders from Minor Street out to the middle or the entrance to the cemetery. So that's been kind of something that's in the works and sort of getting straightened out as we're speaking now. And the last line of the little write-up about the $500,000 Empire State Development grant that came to the county discussed the possibility of upgrading those crosswalks and other sort of pedestrian infrastructure that may be disturbed by any kind of work that's done on Court Street, upgrading that to meet ADA standards. So the task force is keeping an eye on that sort of stuff. And moving on to the Waterfront Advisory Committee, much of what Lee has already mentioned, is true. There were 3 responses to the RFPs that were sent out a couple of months ago. And the committee is now in the process of reviewing those RFPs with a score sheet and should be done with that by the end of business on July 21st. That's it.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Anybody else? Sounds like we're good.
Hi.
I think we forgot.
Cindy,
Oh, sorry,
I look, she said Prentice
I
Lane.
forgot about me.
sorry about that.
Okay, hi, good evening, everyone. It's been going, the data mails, the public has responded. I mean, I probably got close to 40% back of the data mailers, and a lot of changes, a lot of things inside the house, I have no idea. The public has been great. They've been sending me notes, and if they wanted the data mailed back after I corrected it, I've been doing that. Or they have been emailing me and asking me to send something back in writing that I received the data mail. So it's been a lot, and I've been working methodically on this. I mean, I've been making all the changes in RPS. It's one after the other, and I probably got maybe about 45% left to enter, and I'm hoping to have this done by the end of the month. I also put in my report about the equalization rates for the St. Lawrence County, and we closed the roll July 1st, and we're at 65% for our equalization rate for next year, well, this year, coming year. And that's pretty much it. Anybody have any questions? Wait, hold on. As far as the information going out to the public, I want to work on getting the data mailers finished, and then the next step will be informing the public of what's going to be going on, and the pamphlets will be the next step with the mailing of the pamphlets. And the people have been coming in my office, I've been giving them the GAR presentation. I have copies of that to give out in my office, and I have the pamphlets as well. But I told them it's coming in the mail, so they're aware of that. And I'm trying to plan to what the next step is. We're getting through the deadlines right now, and small claims, the SCAR hearings, the deadline for that is July 31st. So anyone who has 1 family, 2 family, 3 family, only residential, not land, can apply for the SCAR hearing, which is at the end of July. They would have had to apply for the bar. They would have had to come to grievance, and if they didn't get what they wanted, then they would go to small claims. So that's July 1st, they have to apply. And that's it. Anyone have any questions?
Okay, I apologize for missing you.
Okay, that's okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay. We're done. Communications and information, the only thing I have is that Route 310 is probably going to be closing soon. We just don't have a date yet. I was told that there's some signs up that have got covers on them now for the detour route. When that happens, detour is going to be out Riverside Drive. 310 will be closed up where that light is. There's a box culvert up there that's fallen in. And they thought they're going to do it next year. We've been informed that it's coming likely this year, likely sooner than later. Gonna be a lot more traffic on Riverside Drive going all the way to Morley and out kind of Route 14. So,
The scenic route.
Right.
so just so you're aware, if anybody's asking, they really don't have another way to send them.
Yep.
And I'll, as soon as we know, we'll get the word out. But it's gonna happen quick.
New business, 19 Minor Street. Things are starting to move. There's a piece later in the agenda for us to, name ourselves lead in the secret. But we now have a, site plan and information, from the developer, and the, architectural firm. Tim has been notified, they're gonna start with site plan review. So start that process. Things are happening. There have been meetings with IDA that I've attended, one with Mary Ann and, the school district. So, we're very excited about how things are going. We're looking, this is all very positive. We've worked very hard to do something with that plaza. Okay, so stay tuned. The sewer project, you got reports, you should have received reports on where they are right now. I know that, there's a review that was going on, was it DEC or it was DEC? They, popped a lot of questions back. Several pages, some are, well, sometimes you read them and it's like, yeah, really? But they're doing, they're doing their thing. So. The Barton LaJudas is answering the concerns.
Right.
Or questions. That's,
Perfect.
that's part of what they do. So, we're still going in that direction.
And they're resubmitting the grant.
Yeah, there's
So
more.
we got
They're continuing to look for money. So, new business. I need a motion to, pay the bills.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone
Aye.
opposed? Okay, we already had our presentation from Kobe. I appreciate that. Next is to approve, new members of the fire department is Garrett O'Shea.
So moved. Oh,
Or second.
no, I'll second it. Beth moved.
Beth
That's
moved it. All in favor?
fine.
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Aye.
The next one is to approve the intermunicipal agreement with St. Lawrence County for human trafficking and the drug task force. That's why Kobe was here. And, that has been reviewed by our attorney. And then we're giving, permission for the chief to sign that.
So moved. I think that's incredibly important work.
Well, I would agree.
Absolutely. Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay. The next item is to declare the village lead agency for 19 Minor.
What about E?
I'm sorry, what did I do?
E.
Christine, you have the old copy.
Oh, I have the old
Yeah.
copy. I'm sorry.
So to approve Christine for the fall NICOM training.
So moved.
Second.
Stuck that in there.
Well
I
done.
told you.
I gotta go back to my other, this
Okay,
was
yes,
my.
all right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Did I miss anything else? Let me see your copy.
That was all I stuck in there.
Good, you didn't even stick it in the end there.
No, because I was like approving, and I thought it'd be.
No, that's
for the
okay, that's
minutes,
okay.
So it's like.
Way to be
Okay,
consistent.
that's fine.
Efficient.
Yes.
That's your job, is to correct me.
That's right.
Okay, now we can declare the village lead agency for 19 Minor seeker. It's important that we do that because there's a timing thing. There's like a 30-day timing window for anybody else to challenge that we've declared ourselves. The county could say, we want to be lead, or, somebody else could jump in, but if they want to do the work, welcome to it. They're welcome to it. I will say, however, that the architect, and the engineering firms that are involved in this have done part one of the full environmental assessment. So they have,
Already looking good.
it's looking good.
That's what we like.
So it's a matter of,
That's right.
we obviously will have to review it, make sure
Yeah.
we agree with, what they've said. But,
Yeah.
that's where we're at right now. So, we need a motion to do that.
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion?
Mhm.
All in favor?
Hi.
Anyone opposed? Okay. The next item was the, resolution supporting a grant for climate smart community stormwater management planning. That I ended up, that's on the, I put it in the, packet.
Yes.
Lee has been involved in that.
Yeah.
And she may want to make comment about that. Or not. Well,
About the
then-
resolution?
Yes.
I don't really have a whole lot to add. They're working on two different applications for us, and one of them requires this resolution as part of the application process. So it's just stating about the availability of funds and what we're applying for to do a study for the stormwater.
Okay,
I can add.
go ahead.
Yes, as Lee said, they are submitting two grants to the CFA process for us. This is one of the two. This is for $50,000 plus a $12,500 match. This would allow us to complete a larger village study of stormwater, which would stand us in good stead. We have the pre-engineering for the one section, right? But we really don't have any feasibility studies beyond that section. We don't have data in the way that we would need it to present to funding agencies for different kinds of projects, including some of the green sustainable projects that people are interested in pursuing. So hopefully if we were to get this, we would be able to do that process, and then we would be much more ready and when there is funding to or to just do them,
Implement.
we would be ready. So that's and because there's a match for this, this is a climate smart communities grant. We're required to pass the resolution. The only thing is, I think that I did not catch some of the leftover, like what do you call that, template language. So under number 1, I think where it says an official or employee, I think that's template language, and we can remove that entirely.
There were two versions of this.
There were, and
Official-
maybe I looked at one and not the other, and the other one doesn't have that. Either way.
Yeah,
if it does, we should take
I
that part out.
modified. I sent you the template that they sent us that had yellow
Yeah.
highlighting on it, but I modified it and removed that.
Yeah.
If I missed some language, I apologize for that, but there was a quote clean version of it too that I thought addressed those things, but if I missed it, I apologize.
Well,
I
I
missed it too,
think I did.
so.
Use the non-highlighted version.
Okay,
I think the version, I don't know, the version I'm looking at anyway is fine, except for that one
In
clause
phrase, yeah. after it
that I
says,
think was template like,
Yeah.
this is who
Your
this
name
person
here.
is supposed
Your
to
name
be.
here.
I don't think it needs
Yeah.
we don't need to have that there. So,
okay, so with that modification, we can
Yeah.
pass that resolution.
moved.
Second.
Any further conversation about this? All in favor? Anyone opposed?
Aye.
Okay, joint meeting, just a reminder that we have one coming up.
A week from today.
No, two.
It's the
2 weeks.
30th.
Oh, 2 weeks from today.
2 weeks.
Sorry.
It's the 30th. We usually do 6 o'clock, I think.
Yes.
We've already had people calling and we told them 6 o'clock, so it needs to be 6.
This-
No, it has been 6 o'clock.
It has been.
That's correct. You are correct.
Downstairs, we have been working on an agenda. It's up to, the town to do the agenda. I've given her a couple of things. We'll see what comes out.
I don't think it was on the calendar.
It is not on the calendar,
It's not,
yes.
okay.
So we were trying to figure out if it was our turn or their turn.
No, it's their turn.
Okay. so-
She tried to pass the buck, but that,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
you don't have to be there.
okay.
I know that's what you were,
Although we should get the mics for that meeting and
Yes.
try that.
Okay.
And see how it goes. Yeah.
So let me know if you want me to help try to trouble. I don't have any idea what that looks like.
We also asked IT for maybe some suggestions, but
So,
So they don't have an actual attachment for that, for the owl at one point?
yes.
That has been singularly not helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know that we bought it just for that reason, Don.
Yeah,
Yes.
we
Mhm.
keep trying.
Mhm.
We are trying.
okay, the last item on the agenda is public comment. Is there any public comment? Going once, going twice. On the third time, we're done. I have nothing for executive session unless one of you do. I'll take a motion to put this to bed.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? I guess not. If you want, this site plan is here, I'll just roll it out on the table.
Great.
I.
Good night.
Just where they're. put.
Good night.
Good
Thank
night.
Thanks, everybody. Okay.
you, guys.
Bye.
Night.